1989. God damn, it's been almost 40 years. It was 1989. I can remember the year because that's the year that Living Color released their first album, and they had a smash hit, Cult of Personality. And when they went on tour, they came to Atlanta, Cotton Club, and I went to see them. And that night I decided that I want to make a rock group as well. So, me and Larry, he worked at a record store, and I had met him maybe a month or two earlier, and we both like rock music, played guitar, talked about doing something, but ultimately I was playing an R&B group at the time, and I just did not see a black group in the South, in Atlanta, playing rock and roll. I thought it would be hard to impossible to do. And then I went to that Living Color concert, and it was like, boom, Larry was there. I told him I'll call you tomorrow. And that's when we started holding auditions. And that's when the first iteration of Naked Truth was started. The original vocalist was Teddy Crockett. Most of the songs that appeared on the first album, he was the one that wrote those songs. Red River, Third Eye Spy, Tormented World, Lovejoy. We were playing those songs from the beginning when we started. We started writing immediately. And Crockett wrote those songs. Crockett wound up leaving the group just as we started getting real popular in Atlanta. Like, you could tell something was about to happen. Like, you just felt like we were on the verge of breaking through. And that's when he left. And the vocalist you see in the video, Doug Watts, that's when I asked him to join, to take Crockett's place. And Doug was somebody I knew. He was also a friend of Larry's. And Doug had a death metal thrash group that he fronted. He's also a guitar player. Las Vegas Nosferatus. It was a trio, kind of like a cross between, Metallica and whatever else kind of group you could think of. Like, that was like, they shit was hard. That shit was, it wasn't my type of music, but I recognize good when I hear it. But his group had disbanded, so he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he stepped in, and he stepped in. The original group members: Josh Beck on bass, me on guitar, Teddy Crockett on vocals, and Bernard Dawson on the drums. Me and Bernard were in the R&B group, rehearsing, practicing at the same time. But me and Bernard were both, like, we had eclectic musical tastes, I would say. We listened to rock, jazz. We would talk about everything from Return of Forever, Mahavishnu Orchestra, to John Coltrane, to, Van Halen, to, whatever. So we were the only two original members that made it all the way through until we got signed. We got signed by Sony SOHO Records in London. I'm jumping around, I'm skipping around. This is a long story, but I want to break this down into several videos as far as like how we started, what caused the split, why I walked away from $100 million 10-album record deal, which most people should know nowadays. Like, when you sign $100 million record deal, that don't mean you get $100 million, right? But